way to the temple. Happy, happy, happy. I just yelled at Willem. Oops, deer. Sorry. There were 3 deer, and they were right in front of us. But there's a school bus behind, but I knew the school bus would stop for us. Anyway, we'll just watch and see if there's any more deer. Nice on this beautiful sunny day to be going to the temple. I certainly hope the weather is good the whole way and back. Otherwise, there's been a lot of huge long pileups on the 401 this winter. This winter has been the winter of all winters, hasn't it? Of course, for us, because we have no hot water. But you know, we're pretty good at melting snow and filling up our bucket. What do we need water for anyway? We'll go to somebody else's house if we have to, you know, get a shower.
Look, the boomer has been told.
That's right. He's waiting. He has to have his son, who is really skinny, crawl in the crawl space to get to the place where he can feed it through the wall. Waiting for deer. I have my camera on so I can see in case they're here. They're really, really dark. They blend in with the road. The color that the road is now. I love our deer. I just think they're so beautiful, and they're seeing that deer by the side of the house. I mean, he was just feet from me, maybe 2 feet away, when he put his head up and looked in my eyes. He was amazing. This big, huge, round eye. I've never seen a live deer that close before. I mean, I could reach out and pet him. But, of course, I was in the inside. So I couldn't reach out and pet him. I'm going to start making a little tiny pair of socks for a little baby that's coming. Not that I know what I'm doing. I'm really good at doing stuff I don't know, but I'm going to try and make little tiny feet, and then I'm going to just keep going and seeing if I can make a whole little suit for him. How hard can it be, actually? Must not be too hard. I don't think we have any more deer. Well, I'm going to let you go, deers. But only one of you is watching at a time while you're watching. No matter how many of you watch, which isn't all that many really, considering, you know, how famous you all think I am. I brought my violin. It's in the back. It's right there. I can practice. I haven't played my violin in so long. I really need to play my violin. Blindingly white, didn't it? Look at that, it's very blinding. Well, we aren't seeing any deer yet. As you know, we're waiting for the deer. Isn't this beautiful? I've been watching Suits. Suits' life is the antithesis of my life. Not Mike. Mike is a humble guy. He knows he's doing something wrong, and he knows he's going to get caught. And it's, you know, it's interesting because it shows you living a lie and what it does to you. You know, it's really bad for you to live a lie. It's bad for your spirit. It messes you up. Like, he's not joyful and happy
bars in his life.
That's right, always bars. Look at these hills. Beautiful hills. This used to be a very windy road. It went over there. Oh, and it went over there. And it crossed this road about every 50 feet, maybe every 100 feet. It came back out right here.
And it was a cow pasture.
And so it was windy. And so it went through there, around the loop, and then it came back out here. And it went back in, I don't know, here I guess. And it came across, I think that house was built on where the road was. Went across here, into here, and it went across there. And then it came out at the edge of these mountains, and it went way down into this valley, way down across that little thing. It came back up again. And then it went across somewhere here. It took forever to drive this way. That way. Anyway, that was the end of that. And then it was still pretty windy. But it wasn't quite as windy. Well, I don't know what it was like. Yeah, it went up there. Down there. No deer in that field whatsoever. Look at that. Not a single deer. None. They must have dogs. But look, we have lots of snowmobile tracks here. No deer in that field either. The deer would usually play there all summer, right? This is a nice big field. So there's nothing for them in the winter. Get a bale of hay, put it on the compost pile for our deer. I can watch them. Oh, I didn't mean there was one. I can watch the deer. Must be where they cross. It's interesting with the camera, you can see that there's clouds across there, but with the naked eye, you can't. Clean the windshield for me, please. What's the temperature?
Minus 15. Minus 15 Celsius.
I love the way the curves look. But you know, when you're driving, that's one part of the road where you never see what's in the side of the road. There's a big double S curve near us, and side of the road looks so awesome. Is that a person standing there? Yes. The school bus is going to come and pick them up. Nope, it was a worker. Looks like where the road went before too. Crossing the highway, do we? But they cross these little roads. Well, this is not a little road.
Well, every once in a while you can see a big bloody mess on that.
Well, that's true.
On the 4-lane highways. There once wasn't here.
It's down on the way south, on 81 South, I've counted a dozen dead deer on the road in my long journeys. Does Windows 8 have Windows Movie Maker on it? Guess we don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know that Windows 7 has Movie Maker on.
What are you on?
7.
Windows 7? Oh yeah, you might have it on there.